Even ultra high net worth households with sophisticated family offices get these wrong. Today, I'm sharing 6 estate management mistakes that quietly cause chaos in luxury homes and how to avoid them. The good news, every single one of these mistakes is completely fixable. If you're new here, welcome to Dear Billionaire. This is a place for homeowners and private service professionals who are interested in running their households with efficiency, discretion, and ease. I'm 𝐍𝐤𝐭 𝐒𝐭 and I share strategies to help you achieve billionaire level success in managing your household, domestic team, and busy life. If that sounds like what you need, please subscribe and like this channel. Let's start with the biggest misconception related to family offices for ultra high net worth families. Most family offices have nothing to do with daily household operations. The myth is that because payroll is heavy with C-suite players, that housekeeping should be a no-brainer. But the truth, your family office focuses on meeting your financial needs, your lifestyle demands, and minimizing financial risk. Most family office staff members have never managed a household and have never managed a housekeeping team. So let me paint you a picture of what I see often. A wealthy homeowner with a fully staffed family office and a capable maintenance team, but no estate or house manager, or worse, they have someone in that role with that title, but they're not allowed to work strategically because their office is inside of the main residence, which places them squarely in the path of daily disruptions, personal requests, and household drama. Instead of focusing on big picture planning, system development, or strategic oversight, they're pulled into everything like finding a lost package or handling last-minute dinner parties. The result? They're reactive, not proactive, managing chaos instead of preventing it. So let's talk about our fictitious family, the Martins. On their staff, they have Don, the chief of staff. We call him the fixer. He manages the principal's wants and needs, and he conveys those requests to staff, who then implement those tasks. If someone needs time off, they email him. Then there's Denise, the CFO. She manages payroll, pays bills, and manages cash flow. The housekeeper, Cindy, who works closely with Natalie, the personal assistant, assists the family with travel arrangements, events, and daily housekeeping tasks. The household team, the people directly responsible for keeping the home and family's peace of mind in top condition, they work siloed. Each understands their role, but the whole team lacks leadership and accountability. No house manager equals chaos. The thought is that between Dawn and Denise and Cindy and Natalie, they should all be able to meet the family's needs. I get it. Homeowners often prefer minimal staff, believing that an estate or a house manager is overkill, as this role isn't essential to meeting their immediate service needs. But owning a luxury home with staff without an estate or a house manager or someone sitting in that strategic role is akin to playing a Major League football game without a quarterback and expecting to win the game. You're going to lose, and so is your team. You see, the world of private service is not simply housekeeping. It's much closer to running a private company. Many homeowners underestimate the time, energy, and leadership it takes to manage the household staff, and it's easy to oversimplify what's needed to keep the home and the family going forward and running smoothly. Running a business from home often brings unspoken cost, disrupting the family's security and privacy. Managing a large staffed estate highlights an often overlooked truth. Doing it well requires the right people and messaging to balance the service excellence and discretion. That's what I do. That's when I get pulled in. And when I start consulting with the family, here are the questions that I ask to get started. Some of the questions. Do you have an updated house manual that outlines protocol so that every staff member is clear on your expectations? When's the last time you reviewed job descriptions or conducted formal performance evaluations? Do you hold regular staff meetings with clear agendas to address updates, concerns, and events? Do you have HR documents and business policies? Some of those might be credit card usage policies, driving your principals' vehicles, especially with their children, or travel policies are some of those documents. Does your staff operate within a defined budget? And do they know their spending thresholds? And more importantly, does staff understand that they are appreciated beyond a paycheck? Even families with elite advisors often miss operational basics, whether you're managing one home, several properties, or an intergenerational family office. These 6 common mistakes can cost time, money, and more critically, peace of mind for your family. The consequences: staff burns out, you have unnecessary turnover, and operational chaos. So let's explore the 6 common structural mistakes, billionaire assumptions, and ways to address them. Number 1, hiring for loyalty instead of leadership. This is akin to the trusted college buddy turned chief of staff. Many families prioritize this loyalty and familiarity when building their household team. But trust alone isn't enough. Competency and strategic thinking are essential. A loyalty member who lacks leadership skills and private service experience can't design operational systems, resolve service issues, or manage complex household operations. Here's the fix for that. Hire an estate professional with both private service expertise and corporate level management experience. Empower them to build your management team with appropriate autonomy. And partner with a domestic staff recruiter who understands your entire operation, the property, and your personal expectations. The second mistake that I see: inadequate staffing and undefined roles. I hear this everywhere I go. We're pretty low maintenance. No, you're not. Expecting too much from too few people is a fast track to everyone's burnout, yours and your staff. Without clearly defined roles and responsibilities, staff struggle to meet expectations and key tasks fall through the cracks. Here's how to fix that. Develop a 12-month maintenance calendar and calculate the amount of frequency of that task and how long it takes to complete that task. And find out what your weekly, hourly requirements are to keep that house running smoothly. Don't forget to include errands or extra projects without re-evaluating that capacity. And redefine your job descriptions with all of these tasks included in someone's job description so that everything gets covered on a day-to-day basis. Hold regular performance reviews to support your staff development and uncover issues early. Number 3, you're ignoring systems and documentation. I hear this often. It's not that complicated. Everyone just do your job. Well, when everything lives in someone's head, your household runs on risk. If you lack a system and documentation, you're increasing your vulnerability to turnover, service gaps, and costly mistakes. Here's how to fix that. Create a detailed household manual and standard operating procedures. Implement contractors' memorandum of understanding so that you can clarify their expectations and protect your property. Maintain a preferred contractor list that includes current insurance, certificates and expiration dates, and license documentation. The fourth mistake that I see, you're underestimating the multiple property complexity of your organization. And again, I hear this repeatedly. Let's deal with that property later. It's just a vacation home. We don't go there that often. Well, when you do go there, that's when the walls fall down. Managing multiple homes means juggling all those other vendors, staff or subcontracted labor, schedules, and your personal standards at different locations. Without a centralized oversight, consistency suffers and operational details slip. Here's how to fix that. Appoint a trusted estate manager or director of residences to provide unified oversight. And put them at the family office. Don't keep them in your primary residence so they can focus on strategy. Get your local staff to travel to these locations frequently so that you can create a service model across all properties. Standardize your maintenance calendars and pre-arrival checklist, also home opening and closing procedures. The fifth mistake I see is treating staff as if they are expendable. I hear this, if they're not a fit, we'll hire someone else. Well, okay, but household staff aren't interchangeable parts. They are the foundation of your home experience. Without clear expectations, professional respect, and a culture of growth, even well-compensated team members may underperform and leave. Here's how to fix this. Invest in ongoing training and offer career development opportunities. Conduct regular or quarterly reviews focused on effectiveness and staff wellness. Foster a culture of respect, professional environment with clear boundaries, dedicated office space, and meeting protocol. And recognize and reward excellence that builds loyalty and long-term retention. And finally, the last and sixth biggest mistake billionaires make, failing to plan for personal time off and staff transitions. The thought always is everyone can just chip in, it's just for a week. And no service is bulletproof, but without a proper coverage plan and cross-training, your household becomes vulnerable to single points of failure. Vacations, illnesses, and sudden departures can grind your household operations to an immediate halt. Here's how to fix this. Ensure every critical role has a trained backup. Require that each team member develops a PTO coverage plan before they leave for vacation, and avoid knee-jerk terminations. Sudden firings destabilize your entire team and increase operational risk. Wealth doesn't shield families from estate management challenges. It magnifies them. But with planning, professional leadership, and documented systems, your household can run with the elegance of a 5-star retreat and the efficiency of a well-run company. If you need help assessing or optimizing your household operations, let's talk. Professional households don't happen by accident. They're built by design. In next week's episode, I'll talk more about the details of my comprehensive 90-day plan to professionalize your estate. I'd always love to hear your comments and what changes you're making in your organization to move from being reactive to proactive. Be sure to leave a comment below, subscribe, and like this episode, and we'll see you next week. Hey homeowners, estate managers, and house managers. I have a new ebook out. It's called The Ultimate Guide for Creating a World-Class Team to Manage Your Luxury Home. This 11-page resource will help you determine if your household team is out of sync. It will help you define service intentions for your staff, identify missing operational pieces, and make meaningful changes by developing a strategic action plan. I also share many ways that this effort pays off. Better, more consistent service is only the beginning. Check out the link in the description to learn more. Thanks.